Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how over 100 students made their first million or more using this exact platform. Right, it's a story of Creo Africa, and you're going to learn how people and students are utilizing this platform to make millions online. Right, I'm sure you've seen the video that got you to this page, and it's showing you different method in which you can leverage different knowledge to make money online. Right, I'm going to show you what the platform is and how over 100 students have used this platform to make their first million, either in new businesses or to scale up their current businesses. But before we go on, a little backstory. I used to be super broke, and even to the point that we sold food on the street. Right, you can see me here. This was 2018, literally broke. Right, at this particular point in time, I had ventured into entrepreneurship, and because of the same dream that you probably have, the dream of getting to financial freedom. I tried a lot of things, and you can see us right here. I think at this particular point we were going to one food spot that we used to go to have whatever meal we were having. Right, it was a very cheap food spot. We were known there and everything. I remember a particular time going to this food spot with just 100 naira. I think I bought two fufu, no meat and no water. That's like extreme part of being broke. All right, so this was one of the, if not the lowest points, of my life and our lives. As you see, I am a guys here, and we were trying our best. We tried different things, and we're trying to make money online. We had these big dreams. I can tell you for sure, if you had spoken to me in 2018, you would know that I had big dreams as well. So we're looking for ways in which we could make money. We thought about a business selling food on the street. So you can see us. This was when we went to pick up this food stand from the carpenter who made it for us. So our plan was to create a food stand, start selling food outside. People buy food, so why won't it sell? So we do this and make a lot of money, expand to probably a restaurant. From there grow and have our dreams, buy our cars, go into the houses we want and all that. Right, we were selling ewagoy and fries, to the point that you would not even believe that we were making this food ourselves. So I and my guys would go in the morning, buy the ingredient, we'll cook it with our gas, which was just a bad business structure. Right, it wasn't profitable, to the point that the first month of this food stand we made 8,000 naira. So because of the fact that we could not shuffle being on the stand, we were students at this particular point in time, we employed somebody, and that 8,000 naira profit that we made was to pay the person. So we made no profit. So at the end of the day, after the first month, we just dashed the woman the stand, since she was like a family woman and probably needed it more than us, and thought about continuing the hustle to figure out what exactly we'd do. So there are points where we would collect bread, egg, noodles on credit from a kind seller, and that will be all we had for the weekend, just trying to get out of this poverty stage. But the story soon changed, right? And this changed due to an opportunity that I had in my life. So I'll just give you a little bit of story so you get out this picture and what exactly this means, right? So late in 2018, I took a remote digital marketing job. So before then, I had little experience running Facebook ads. I'd learned a lot of things here and there because the also was real. So I took a remote digital marketing job, and I think this was the biggest eye opener that actually changed the trajectory of my life. So this job was for me to manage ads for a particular guy. It was an e-commerce. He had an e-commerce store, and the job was to manage his Facebook ads because of the fact that I understood. So all he needed me to do was to tell me I knew what to do in terms of I understood the platform. So it was just to give me instructions on what to do, and I was supposed to execute them. So then we started to run ads, Then I got access to, see stores, see ads and everything like that. But I was managing it. Then I saw, for the first time in my life, from broke. I mean, at that particular point in time, I think the highest I probably made, probably by myself, was 30,000 naira in a month. Right, I was making barely 30,000 naira in a month. And I was managing this ad for this guy, and I saw him making 500,000 naira worth of sales per day. I don't know how you'll be able to imagine someone who has not gotten that much exposure to managing a store, seeing that this person was giving you instruction, and that instruction was generating 500,000 naira in sales worth every single day. And I was in awe. I had never seen that kind of money. In fact, my goal, as I said, my goal was to make 100,000 in a month. That was all my guys' goal. Like, the only thing we were looking for at that particular point after hustling, we had a big dream, but you know, sometimes it's not just dreams. So because of our life had given us left and right, we had to reduce it. That if only we could see 100,000 in a month, because that was the final year of school, and we were about to get out of school, and we needed something to work. Right, we have been doing this thing right from the beginning of school, even to the point we dreamt that thought we're going to, I've had cars and everything, being this big business person and everything like that, but it wasn't working. So, this guy was in 500,000 in a day worth of sales, and I was like, what exactly is going on? How is this guy making it? I was shocked to what I was seeing. Right, I took that job and it opened my eye, and what happened is that it was an opportunity. It was a very big deal of luck because of the kind of person that I was working with. It was a very open person. I think it was not really bothered about somebody. I've met a lot of people that they are gatekeepers, and that is something you're going to find out. Probably if you don't already know. They do not want you to have success, right? They want to have it to themselves. So even as a staff or as this, it's some have the reasons they give, but thanks to this guy not being a gatekeeper, this opened an opportunity, and that's why I will even be here making this video for you. So I spoke to him and I was like, how are you doing this? I really, because it was beyond, I was not looking for a job. That was just something that I was trying to do for the meantime. I was looking for an opportunity to make it. So I spoke to him. I was like, how exactly are you doing this? How are you making this money? What is the system? What is the mind frame behind it? I run these ads, you put this together. What exactly is the entire concept? And funny enough, I do not know why. And I will say it's the grace of God. That guy opened up to me and he just explained what it is. And he did not just explain, he encouraged me to do it. And it was like, oh, this is how this works. This is how this works. It's something you can do, right? I think because of the fact that he was his own products, the products he was selling was not something that I could just easily just go out there and copy, right? So there was enough room for everybody to fly. So it was like, for sure, if this is, you want to do this so bad, he was able to give me what I needed. And I would easily picture that or coin that as getting access to knowledge. And when I mean access to knowledge, there's so much online. I'd learned so much, but it's different from getting access to knowledge that actually works. It's so different. Most people don't understand that knowledge is of different quality. Till today, a lot of people feel like, oh, you can go on YouTube and just learn something. Yeah, I tried it. I can tell you for sure. I tried it, watched a lot of YouTube videos. But it's not just the same. There's this thing about knowledge that works, that you can actually use it to get results. Or let me say you just know how to use it. You would get it in the sequence that will get you results. You would be able to, understand the few details that makes it tick. So I got access to knowledge. I got access to that knowledge. That was something that was lacking for a very long time, right? And when I got access to knowledge, he explained everything. Now I could see what I needed to do, right? That was not all that got me to where I was supposed to go to. I only had access now to an information that was a lot more than what I was used to. So I needed to execute the knowledge. So what did I do? I just sat down that day. I think I was pondering. I was trying to understand how exactly I should execute this knowledge. And I I was just sitting down on the bed, which was on the floor at that particular point in time. And I saw that the girl I was dating at that time, her sister was into the black soap making. And I just looked at the black soap on the shelf. And I was like, okay, let me sell this. Right? It was 2018. Black soap was still something that was quite rare. I think it was just popping out at that time. So I took that picture, I set up the e-commerce store, I followed exactly the knowledge I'd received, and I ran the ads. So the first day, barely 12 hours after the the first sales came in, then the second sales came in, the third sale came in, the fourth sale came in, and I remember running to my guy's room. I was like, see what I've done, see what I've done. But I would not stop there because my mind already expanded. I'd seen what was possible. I had knowledge. that could carry me on to make something a lot more tangible than just 4 sales or few sales. Then I began to work on it. Use this knowledge that this guy gave me for free. Funny enough, he didn't charge me. He just spoke. We just spoke about it, and he told me, "Oh, this," because I already had insight. I saw what he was doing. He just explained it and he gave me very simple knowledge. It didn't take a lot, and I can tell you, in the first 2 weeks of that e-commerce store, we made 1 million in sales. First 2 weeks, you can see right here that this was the 5th. You can see how this was the 5th to the 20th. This was barely 15 days. We made 1,128 orders on that product, right? And before this time, my goal was to make 100k in a month. How was I making 1 million in 2 weeks? Knowledge, getting access to the right knowledge. That was what changed it, right? And that's a question I asked myself years after. I was like, I was broke for years. I mean, almost 4 years. When I mean almost, so that's like leaving your parents' house. 4 years of getting into entrepreneurship, of starting to, okay, I want to be rich. I want to get into this thing. I've been doing several things. How do I do this? I did a lot of businesses. But what exactly can change your life in 2 weeks that, could not change your life in 4 years? Why was I able to do in 2 weeks what I had not done in 4 years? Access to the right knowledge. And that's why I built Creo. That's why I built Creo Africa. Access to the right knowledge. And I'm going to be taking you through a journey where I explain this platform and why exactly this is the ultimate platform and the only platform you need to make millions. Your first million and more millions online. So first, before I rush, who am I and why should you listen to me? Alright, I told you about my story. I think I didn't talk about myself enough, but just a brief introduction. My name is Damilola Emmanuel, but a lot of people know me as Dynamo. As we go on, you'll see a lot of review and you'll see a lot of Dynamo in that review. And I'm the founder and CEO of Creo Africa. I've been an entrepreneur for a decade now, and that is since 2014. And I've been in e-commerce specifically for 6 years. I think that's from the 2018 I told you about to 2024. And I've sold over 20,000 units of product online, doing in the 9 figures in revenue. So how do you know what 9 figures is? Just the total number of digits. When you try to, write money out, just write 9 digits, right? Whatever it is, you get in that range, right? So, my IG, you can follow me on Instagram at I am Dynamo. I am full stop Dynamo _ and the main thing about it, you can see my throwback right here in 2018 when I was talking about. You can actually see how we were, and this is 2024. Fast forward 6 years after, and you can by yourself tell and see the change. All right. And there's something that I believe I understand. I know what it feels like to grow from absolutely zero. I've seen the days of, a lot of people meet me now and think that, started maybe my parents were rich, or no, my dad and my mom were teachers, school teachers. We had allowances from home, but that was barely enough, starved a lot. And that was the reason, the dedication to actually make something out of life. All right. And I know what it feels like. So if you're watching this video and you're absolutely in that shoe of being in zero, I understand what your struggles are. And I would even, as we go on, explain why Creo Africa was a very deep, business idea to pertain to sort out that struggle. It wasn't an idea I was thinking of doing. I had already been doing business for a long time. The idea of Creo was not the thing I could make a lot of money by myself. I really did not need that, right? I'm also into forex trading, made a lot of money. I've made money blogging, made money drop shipping, done a lot of things, right? So it's not to make money for myself that was the biggest of deal, right? So if you're reading this and you're struggling to figure it out, I understand every bit of your struggle, and this is where Creo comes in. All right. So what is Creo and how does it work? So before I talk about Creo, I'm going to talk about how Creo Africa came to be, right? It's the last thing here, but I want to talk about it first and just share a little story. So back in around 2022, I was promoting platforms, or I got to introduced to a platform, right? I got introduced to a platform. It was not something I was eager to do, but I came across a platform and I saw what they were doing there. It was a good job. And I saw it as, okay, this platform could be valuable. So basically what they do is that they were trying to train people on how exactly to make money online. So, and they were charging a very huge fee for it. So funny enough, I had even recommended the platform to a few people. I think there were about 3 people or so. And, you know, it was an expensive amount for that platform, but they claim to train you in multiple ways to make money. And I was like, this makes sense, because if you're paying one-time fee and you are getting access to this value, this should make sense for anybody, coming on the platform. So as I referred people and they got on the platform, I discovered that the value they were promising was not what they were giving. Right? I discovered that they were not actually giving what. If they had given that value, I don't think I would actually think about something called Creo. There would be no need for it. I'll probably just recommend, this platform to people and say, okay, right, these people have what you need. Right? They were not giving that value. And a lot of people who had paid a huge amount of money had not gotten value from it. So I thought to myself, I was like, in 2018, as I told you the story before, this guy gave me knowledge for free. The truth about it is that a guy making 500,000 in a day, he could have told me to bring 250,000, right? And that's what I wrote there. And I was like, everybody deserves success. That is the fact thing. That is just a fact. You deserve success. But is it everybody that will get access and be able to afford success? No, because if that guy had come to me and said, pay 250k for this knowledge, there is no way on earth that I could raise that money. And it would have not been wrong. That's just the fact. The knowledge was worth that. A knowledge that could take me to 1 million in 2 weeks. Why would a person give me that for free? So I discover it's not the fact that there's no knowledge out there, but not everybody can afford to pay for something, especially something of value. There are people that are ripping people off, gatekeeping information, taking money without wanting to give them the information that they need to make money. That is one thing. But we have people who have good information, but because of the value they feel that knowledge is worth, they would not just give it to anybody. So it is going to be a high price. So I was looking at it, how exactly do I touch the life of people who have this desire, just like I did that time, in a way that they can have access to this knowledge to change their lives? And that is where the idea of Creo came. Right? I looked at this platform that was not giving the value, and I was like, if I could give the value, and not just give the value for a huge whatever price for it, but give the value in a way that anybody, virtually anybody, can get access to this. They can, even by a little chance, have the same opportunity that I had, that actually changed my life. Right? Even not for the good Samaritan that would say, take this information, let me teach you what I'm doing for free, I wouldn't be here. Right? So what is Creo? Creo is the Africa's leading e-learning platform. So what we do at Creo is that we give you access to an unlimited library of courses. So what that means is that you would be able to learn virtually everything on the platform for a single yearly subscription. So it's a subscription platform. We use that to maintain and do a lot more things, right? But at the end of the day, you virtually have access to all that is on the platform for just a single subscription. So you can access and learn all and any course on the platform with no limit. And the thing about it is that as we are going into the field as a team and discovering new money trends, new ways, we are consistently updating it on the platform. So you with an active subscription do not need to pay extra for new knowledge. So it's just all you need. Everything you need, just all you need for you to have access to timely information to make money. So what I did was take out that little grace period of my life in 2018 and create a platform out of it whereby people don't have to need somebody to come through for them. With just this platform, you can consistently have updates on what is working and what you can use to make money online, and you don't have to pay extra for the new updates that we're giving. So basically, Creo is the best value for money, and we are consistently putting out courses that will help you gain financial freedom. So I'm going to take you through the walkthrough of Creo Africa, the website, so you understand more what I am talking about. So yeah, we are on Creo right now. So it's creoafrica.com. So this is a platform that we have created to update consistently and to give access to knowledge that can help you to gain financial freedom. So we are giving you tricks, giving you tips, giving you apps, giving you money making systems, giving you digital skills that you can use to make money, right? So this allows you to start off something of your own, or to use this knowledge to scale up anything you have within your power, or any business you're currently running. So it's a very simple platform. You can see, if you go onto a platform, you see digital skills and online, right? This is across real estate, across online businesses, web development, digital skills, technical skills. We are bringing all that update. So whatever video you've seen, it could be blogging, Fiverr, real estate, we are bringing that knowledge to help you scale up and make more money online. So quickly, I'm going to go through or go to the courses, right? So you can see that when you get on the platform, you can actually see different courses that you can take. So the beauty of this platform is that you do not need to buy individual courses. So no matter what the course is that you see on this platform, no matter how much we update it, it can be forex, running Instagram ads, it can be being a social media manager, it can be any freelancing, it could be becoming an expert near super affiliate, importing, it could be selling iTicket items. So if I go on to page 2, you're going to see more courses, right? It could be mastering Snapchat ads, Facebook ads, Amazon FBA is selling on Amazon from Africa. So if you keep on scrolling, you're going to see it could be low capital real estate strategies. So these are different courses. Everything, you have access to all these courses for a single subscription. And the truth about it is that this is not just us putting in anything out there. We are putting in the best of quality. As I said before, I understand what it means to grow from zero, and I understand how important it is that the quality of the knowledge that you receive allows you to make that change. See, for example, you're going through a forex trading course, right? You want to start forex trading, and you scroll down, you can see the course content, right? Even before you can see what we put, you can see how much effort has been put into making this. You can see what, just one video right here is 27 minutes. This is 27 minutes. So you can see that we are not, if it's about this course is going to be what, thousands, hundreds of thousands, if we're putting it out there just like that, right? So there is effort being put into what we are doing, because of the fact that we want to see life change. We want to see that you have everything you need. You have everything you need to make what you need to make, right? So back to the slides. You have gone through the platform. We just did a brief walkthrough. You can also always have access to go through that, right? And the beautiful thing about Crew is that we have helped over 100 students make their first million online. You can see I've shown you some of the courses we have throughout and across different courses. We have helped over 100 students make their first million online. And I'm going to be showing you some testimonials so you can see for yourself. So we had some of these outstanding testimonials come in, right? This was one of our students who took a course on sales and was able to make 800,000 in sales in a week, right? You can see this. She sent a message and she was like, I did this sales. I am in shock. You need to see this, right? And you can see, I feel like I found the Holy Grail, right? She had gained access to knowledge that changed her life. The same way I was able to do a million in 2 weeks because of a simple knowledge, the same way these little things can really, really change your life, right? So this was another student who had completed his house. He said, we were relocating to my house this Friday. I use this medium. You can see how big this house is, right? And I could not post a video. It's massive. It's astonishing, right? And somebody completed it based on making money using the knowledge that they had gained from this particular platform. You can see these are students who took the 1 million e-com roadmap course, right? Any course you see the testimonial here is available on Creo. You just have to search. We have a library of courses, so it's a lot. So I probably didn't go through everything when I was showing you, but you have the chance to go through them, and you have access to everything. Literally, you are not getting individually, right? And some of this testimonial, I just had to put the ones that fit into the slide. If you go on the page, you're going to see more than this, and it's not even everything we uploaded, so that the page is not too long. We have so much. I mean, I can't tell you how much proof we have for the fact that this knowledge works, and the knowledge we're putting out there works and has been changing lives. So there's a student that messaged and said, we collected a total of 1.2 million, excluding cost of ad, monthly profit. He said, I can say 1 million monthly profit target was smashed in 3 weeks, just following your directives. This is astonishing, right? You can see Boss Dynamo, God bless you, You can see this is a credit alert that a student got, and this is payment for 1 week. This is a 625,500, right? This is another this was in a group where they were talking about others, talking about what they are learning, right? Two others sharply this and that. This is a student testimonial, 1.3 million. If you scroll down this page, you're going to see more of the testimonials. Just a few fit into the slide, so I'm just showing you that this is what people took. This is just from one of the course on Creo Africa, and they were able to see this result. Right now, from the forex trading course, we can see people also having results with it. So it's not just about one knowledge, right? All we are making sure that we are bringing out the quality individually from the courses we're putting. So it is basically the platform, everything that you need, every knowledge we believe would help you make more money is what we are going to put out, right? We don't mind paying a creator, we don't mind going the extra mile for you to have that knowledge, but it's something I've seen that knowledge can make a difference, and the fact that you have access to it, it is your responsibility to execute. As I said before, as you saw, I said I had the knowledge. So if the guy told me, and that is the problem that a lot of people would have, right? They would tell them about things and they might not use it. If he told me and I saw everything and I refused to execute, that would not have been a problem. But I could not execute even with my willingness if I did not have the knowledge. So what we are doing is that we are doing the part whereby we give you what to do, right? It's going to be in your own responsibility to put that knowledge in work. So it's not like you're going to automatically join the platform and money will rain in your account. No. The point is that you will have the pathways, you will have what to do, you will have the step-by-step method to actually make it work, but you still have to put in the effort. So this was a student that sent a message. She had gone through some of the course before and decided to she started to take the forex trading course. As I said, there's no extra cost, so she had access to the entire platform. She had watched, taken and executed on the one, then she went to the other, and she sent this, say, you're born to teach, you're really good at teaching, you're really putting yourself into a position. And this was a very heartwarming thing, right? She took the forex course on Creo after finding major success with the e-commerce course there, right? This is another testimonial. This was a $4,000 profit made. Forex trading is a 3,005 floating profit, is a 1,100 floating profit, is a 982.91 floating profit. You can see the charts, right? So if it's something that that you have interest in understanding forex, this is by far one of the best courses out there. I can tell you for sure, by far with the cheapest amount, right? Like this is just crazy. What we're giving out is really, really crazy. You can see how that's changed people's life, right? We also have the Selling Amazon course on Creo as well. The same knowledge, people taking that course. You can see this is 1,275 USD in sales. Amazon sellers are selling on Amazon in the US. You can see this 5,800 in sales. This is somebody say, oh, this learning from Amazon, right? And eating $2,000 soon, right? And this is 1,721 in sales. Someone snapping dollars, right? At the end of the day, these are testimonials from taking the Sell on Amazon course on Creo. As I said, there are so many courses, and just a few that were showing you that there are success. It's not just about one course. Success with people executing and paying attention to any of the choices. So it's just what works for you. You have the knowledge to make it work, right? So this is the digital marketing crash course on Creo, right? You can see that this is an ad account, Facebook ad account with 1.7 million spent on ads. You can see that this is a student crushing it. This is 48 naira cost per conversion. So what this means is that he had 42 conversions, and conversions are basically like orders, right? This is a sales campaign. So imagine you're spending 48 naira to get an order, right? Somebody's ordering for a product, and I mean that this product is nothing less than 15,000 naira, and you have 42 orders from it, right? This is another student who has had 951 orders running ads with the digital marketing crash course, and this is another student who had already spent 11 million in ad spend, right? This is astonishing testimonials from the knowledge that they are gained. Nobody's going to spend 11 million ads if it's not working. Where exactly would you see that 11 million, right? So this is to show you that what exactly we're putting out there is working, right? And we have many more. We have more testimonials. We have more video testimony on the page. I didn't want to add this so the video is not so long. I mean, if it's by result, the result is there. The result is evident, right? And what exactly does it take for you to sign up with Creo? So First of all, what you need to understand are the benefits, right? You get over 30 plus quality courses on Make Money System. So this Make Money System includes different, fields. You probably might be in real estate, you might be a digital skill freelancer, you might be looking for a Make Money online system. Whatever it is that you're doing, either it is going to help you to start a new business or it's going to help you to do whatever business you're doing better, whether in the marketing side, in the sales aspect of it, in the management aspect of it, mindset aspect of it. You get 30 plus quality courses. You also get new courses consistently added. So the thing about Creo is that the platform is consistently updated. So it's not what you see now that is going to be there in 2 months' time, right? We are going to consistently work with new creators, and if there are knowledge that we believe that you need, we're going to be consistently creating new courses to help you. So with what you have, you don't need to pay for an extra course. We are consistently giving you that update. We want you to make sure that you are ahead of the money trend, right? You have access to support group and assistance. So something I've seen across is that when it comes to knowledge, you have to have people you can ask questions, right? And that is one key thing that a lot of people ask. Can I ask questions? What if I have problem? What if I don't understand one thing? There are support groups. So in each course, when you've enrolled, you have a WhatsApp link to that course support group, right? You have a coach there. You have somebody there to assist you on implementing questions. You can ask your, group mates, the people that are taking the course with you, and you have access to a coach with the higher knowledge in that particular field, right? So you have access to assistance when you are implementing. You also have Discord. We have a Discord and Telegram community that you would be able to join, right, to receive updates and all that. And all our Zoom meetings, Zoom webinars, anything to just, give you, instances to bring in speakers or to talk about things that, mindset, things that you might need to know, things you might need to take note, just to make sure that you are making the most of the knowledge you're getting, right? And any physical event we have with a Creo access, with you having a Creo access, you can access this physical event. And another thing about it is that you can cancel your subscription anytime. As I said, it's a yearly subscription. And with the courses we have on the platform, that is minus the ones that we are currently working on and have not even updated. We're having like over 850,000 naira worth of courses, right? But the platform is available for 14,900 naira per year, right? I can tell you this is a peanut, right? This is maintenance money. This is, when it comes to the what we are giving, I will tell you for sure that as a creator, as the platform owner, I have received so many "it is too cheap" from people around me, even from students, right? That this is too cheap. Like, it's too cheap. I've received it as even testimonial. It's too much you are giving for that amount. And most times, what I try to tell them is that you as a student have the most work to do, right? Our own is to provide you with the knowledge that will make you work. You still have the stress to go through executing it. So why would I charge you so much money that at the end of the day, after paying the money, you don't even have any much strength to work on the business, right? It's a giveaway price. It's something that I can't tell you. This is just bare minimum. I mean, this is, if I had this opportunity at that particular time, I don't think I would have struggled for 4 years, right? Because this is something that a student can raise, anyone can raise, and giving you access continuously and making sure if one knowledge doesn't work for you, you have access to another. If one doesn't have access, and it will work. If it doesn't fit you, doesn't work for you because it's working for students. We have that proof, right? If it doesn't seem to fit your style, you have access to another. You don't need to have that headache. And there's something we used to say that as Netflix is to movies, Creo is to courses, right? It's just that one platform you need to make millions online, right? So what do you need to do after this video? You are going to see a link below. You just click it, and that link is going to take you to reach out to us, right? Reaching out to us, just follow the procedures. You can get your subscription. You can check out some of the courses, and you can get onboarded immediately, right? So this is just so much, and this is going to change your life. Getting on to this is going to change your life. If you're struggling at all, this is the platform you need. This is giveaway, basically, right? So I want to thank you. If you've watched to the end, you're serious about this, and I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. There are more things that you could read, and more video testimonials, and screenshot testimonials. You can also check out our social media pages at Creo Africa, and see what we are doing, right? So this brings us to the end of this presentation, and I cannot wait to see you inside Creo